Good evening, everyone. I'm glad that you're all here. Today, I was going to talk about coping with change after the loss of a loved one. Change is something that occurs over time as we experience those frequent reminders that our loved one is no longer with us. To start today off, would anyone like to share their story with the group?
I'll share. As you guys know, last week would have been Jason's high school graduation. And it was really hard watching his friends graduate and knowing it should have been him. I thought I'd be preparing for his grad party and shopping for dorm essentials and dropping him off at school. So it's been really hard, not just grieving him, but grieving what should have been.
Thank you for sharing. It is difficult to think about what could have been. It sounds like you had expectations and dreams for his life, and things are just different now. Would anyone else like to share their story with the group?
Well, I'm surprised I'm here today. I didn't go to work once this week. I thought I was doing better recently, but it's like I'm right back to the moment that I lost her. She used to work from home, and I would come home at the end of the day and she'd greet me, and going back to an empty house, it just doesn't feel right.
Daniel?
Sorry.
Daniel, would you like to share some of your story with the group today?
No thanks.
Mr. Thompson, I'm sorry. We did everything we could, but she didn't make it through the surgery. I'm so sorry. I'll give you some time to process, and if you want, once you're ready, you can come in and say your goodbyes. But in the meantime, if you need anything, please let me know.
Hey Daniel, it's Brandon. I'm just calling to check in on you, see how you're doing. Daniel, please pick up. I'd love to chat. We'd love it if you came to dinner tomorrow night. I know these past days have been hard for Sherry and I. We think of you often. Sherry and I, we hope you're doing well. Hey Daniel, just checking in.
I guess I'm starting to realize
that it wasn't my fault. It's been a while. I should have noticed. But how could I have noticed the cancer sooner? I've always tried to fix things. But how can you fix cancer? But it's okay. I cannot continue to blame myself for something that's unfixable, unchangeable.
But what if it was your fault?
What was that, Daniel?
Well, I just mean that it must be nice knowing that there was nothing you could do. But what if it was your fault? What if everyone knows it was your fault too? What if you were the one driving the car? What if you ran the stop sign? What if you're the one to blame? How can you live with that? How can you live with yourself knowing that you killed your own wife?
Daniel, are you open to sharing more of your story with us?
Last August, my wife, Lauren, and I were driving back from dinner. We were singing, laughing. It all happened so fast. I took my eyes off the road for one instant. We got to T-boned. I was all right, but Lauren, doctors tried to operate on her, but it was too late. She died. And I'm the one who killed her. Damn it! Why her?
Daniel.
Hey, thanks for coming to the group. I know it's not always easy to share things, but I've been through dark times too.
Yeah, no problem.
So, what was she like?
What do you mean?
You know, in groups are always talking about how to move forward, but sometimes it's good to remember what happened in the past.
Well, she was funny, you know.
Yeah.
Charming too. I mean, really. She always knew what to say.
him out of the situation.
She sounds wonderful.
She was.
So, how'd you guys meet?
College.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You know she actually made the first move?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we were in the same friend group, flirted all the time. But I just could never work up the courage to tell her how I felt. Then one night, we're walking back from a football game, and as we're coming up to the dorm, she turns to me and says, "So are you gonna ask me out, or am I just wasting my time?"
No way, she said that?
Yeah, she was always honest, blunt as well. But it saved me the trouble of guesswork. If she wanted me to know something, I was gonna know it.
She sounds like someone hard to come by, man.
Yeah, she was one in a million. It's crazy to think that we were only married a year ago. Before the accident, she always talked about wanting to get a dog. And I always told her it was too messy. I mean, I didn't want dog hair on everything, alright? I wish I'd gotten her that dog. I know it wouldn't have changed anything, but I still regret it. There's not a day that goes by that I don't wish I could just go back and do everything differently.
I'm really sorry you had to go through that. What could he have done? What could he have changed?
I could have paid more attention or called in help sooner. Every time I try to piece together the story, I just can never do so in a way that makes sense. And I've dreamt about it so many times, but it's only in bits and pieces.
Have you ever gone back to her happy? Do you want to?
I don't know.
I read that sometimes going back to the scene can help you remember. If you want, I could take you.
Thanks, man. I'll let you know.
Oh yeah, me and Claire got us a smoker this weekend.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we made some brisket and we made some wings.
Dude, that's sick. You gotta have me over for like some tri-tip sometime.
Next Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh hey Daniel, it's good to have you back, man.
Morning, Daniel. Welcome back. Glad you're doing well now. So we've got a lot to catch you up on. It's been a busy couple of months, and this coming week is going to be really busy for you. Last time you were here, we were working on those sales reports. As it turns out, the method we were using, it just isn't any good. I'll have Richard show you the ropes of the new process, and I'm sure you'll catch on really quickly. So it is great to have you back. It's busy season, and I'm happy you can help.
Sounds good. Thanks.
How was your first week back?
Kind of overwhelming. It changed so much while I was gone. I guess there's just like a lot to catch up on.
Would have been surprised if you would have said anything different.
Justin, do you ever feel like people have no clue what you went through?
What do you mean?
Well, it's like, for me, that day changed everything. But for everyone else in the world, it was just another Tuesday.
They haven't gone through what you've gone through. And with Lauren gone, you haven't been the same, but you don't have to pretend to be okay.
Hello?
Daniel, hey. I wasn't expecting to get you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We didn't want to rush you or overwhelm you. But Daniel, we really do care about you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything.
It's not your fault. You know that, right? We don't blame you.
But how could you not? I mean, I was the one driving that night.
It happened. We can't change what happened. Lauren wouldn't have wanted us to dwell in guilt or get caught up in what could have been. Daniel, we're here for you. We love you.
I love you guys. Hey, I'm actually going through some of Lauren's stuff right now. If you guys want, you're more than welcome to come help.
We'll be over soon.
I'm gonna stop right here. We can walk out together.
Chin up, babe, tomorrow's a new year, little darling. Old Lane Sign and all the other cheers. In the moment feels just like you're here, little darling. Write your resolutions without fear, or leave them on the floor. Go and open a new door. Just keep blindly facing forward. Sun's the hottest at its core, and I warned you I get bored. There's too much to be explored, things that we cannot ignore. Drop the ball and be restored. Chin up, babe, tomorrow's a new year, little darling. Old Lane Sign and all the other cheers. Chin up, babe, tomorrow's a new year, little darling. Old Lane Sign and all the other cheers.
Here. Hey. Come on, let's go.